How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Big Six. Apologies for being late again. Tob just had to go grab a super more. He's enjoying today. You can see the big smile on his face. Obviously, the African Cup of Nations is on. What are you saying, Tob? You enjoying, yeah?
I'm great, man. I'm great. You know, blood of my enemies, drinking on enemy tears. Ghanaians last year, World Cup qualifiers. They beat Nigeria. They beat Nigeria on 2 legs. They were talking. Oh, we're going to be in the World Cup. We're going to be in the World Cup. They couldn't even come out of their group in AFCON. 2-0 up against Mozambique. I couldn't even name you one Mozambique player. I couldn't name you one, even if I tried. Mozambique. They drew to Mozambique. They lost to Cape Verde, bro. They had man like Bebe. Bebe played for Man United in like 2008 or 9 or whatever, and he's the captain of this team. Bebe. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man. Heads must roll. Eggs must be cracked. And if you know what I mean by that, then you know, right? Eggs must be cracked. Yeah.
No, listen.
This guy gets all of his joy in this sport by dunking on his box. Not lifted a single piece of silverware.
He just loves it.
Still, this is all he
I wouldn't do the watch along. Belgium obviously was there. I can't remember who else was there. Ty was obviously Nigerian, but like Belgium was repping Ghana. I can't remember who else was repping Ghana. They were talking. They're not talking anymore, are they? They're not talking anymore. They thought they could shithouse their way into the knockout stages. Nah, not on my watch. Not on Mozambique's watch, actually.
Man said not on Mozambique.
Wow. Mozambique, bro. Mozambique. Deep it.
And let me even check that team now. Didn't Cape Verde even win that group? Egypt finished second, didn't it? Ghana third.
Yeah, Cape Verde won the group. They topped the group. Yeah, Cape Verde topped the group. Yeah,
that's crazy. And Ivory Coast embarrassed themselves as well earlier.
Not even
Ivory Coast looking like they might go through though.
Yeah, they'll go through, but it's I don't know.
They got get it, man. They got fresh. Obviously, SAEED was telling me a couple of days back that Ivory Coast were going to beat us, and now look at them. The players are having to. The players actually had to have. They had to have police escorts off the pitch and into the changing rooms because shit could have got messy. Shit could have got messy, man. Boy,
bro, you man are not doing anything anyway, man. Nigeria are not doing anything, man.
Listen, we made it to the knockouts. Listen, whatever happens next,
listen,
it's out of my hands, right? But we made it to the knockout stages, right? Calm.
Okay, let's see. We're gonna be ready for you anyway. I think Ghana are gonna be ready.
Can I ask a question? Where is Somalia again? Where did they finish in their group?
Somalia, man.
Where did Somalia finish in their group, brother?
Listen, don't worry
about Somalia finish in their group, brother. I'm just asking the question.
Listen, just make sure you've been talking all the talk, yeah. Let's make sure you win that competition, yeah. Yeah. Say no more. Say no more.
We ain't winning shit, man. Come on. I'm just here for the vibes, man.
Yeah, I hear it.
Say no more. What's everyone else saying? Matisse, GRIZZ, SAEED, you all good, yeah?
Chilling, man.
Yeah,
chilling,
bro.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Light weekend. Weekend.
Yeah. To be honest, only 2 results to talk about, 2 big wins, both clean sheets. We're going to get into them. But remember, people, hit the like button. There's nearly 3K here. Make sure you do that. Show some love. Make sure you subscribe. Put the notification bell on, all of that. Pick up the sponsors, Flexi Spot. If you want to, check them out, there's a link in the description, link in the live chat. I'm going to tell you more about them soon enough. But I think it's only right, since we have kept you waiting a little bit, to get straight into the football stuff like we did with the AFCON. We're going to do that with Liverpool as well, because GRIZZ, you seem quite happy. You seem content. The war hat's no longer there. It's what are you having there? Quality Street.
Yeah, no, it's just a bit of chocolate brownies, bites, little small bites, because that's what you lot do. You lot take little bites at me. I
feel like your volume's quite low. Is for a team that's top of the league, I thought the volume be a bit higher.
See, I don't know what to do with this, man. Who's got this?
Yeah.
You need to. Yeah, we need to. Big dog needs to get a big mic now. No more Blue Yeti for you, bro. Upgrade time. Yeah.
Wait. I can do it here, GRIZZ. I can do it here. So talk for me.
Yeah, we must. Little bites, big dogs, all of that.
That's better, innit? That's better.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
We don't want too loud now. Do you know what I mean?
No, I'm not gonna be too loud, Hughie. I'm not going to be too loud. Brother Huey, I'm not going to be too loud. I'm okay. I'm chilling. We're good. We're getting into the Liverpool chat.
Yeah, I think to be honest,
yeah. There's only two games to get into it. Yeah,
there's two games to discuss.
There's only two teams to discuss, so we must. Yeah, nice. Mad weather warnings. You know what I mean? On the way to the game, like, because obviously windy, mad winds, crazy conditions. But we ignored the weather warnings and gave out our own warnings, man. We gave out title warning there, man. That we're looking good. We're looking good. And it's going to be a race, like I've been saying. I don't want to repeat myself. It's boring. Chat gets agitated. You know what I mean? Humans get agitated. Everyone gets... I don't want people to be agitated. I want everyone to stay calm and relax and just chat football. Chat. Look, there we go. Look, Grisby waffling. Look, Grisby. They get agitated when we talk about Liverpool.
You gloat about your team, but don't worry about the comments, man.
You know me. I love the comments when they chat shit. Chat shit, get blocked. Not get banged, get blocked. But
I knew you were gonna say that.
but nah, we're good, man. We're calm. It's gonna be a monumental race, man. This is going down to the wire, like I said. I don't know how many points it's gonna take to win it. I think it's gonna be the lowest in. Huey, what's been the lowest points you've got in recent times to win the league?
89.
It's gonna be,
Probably last year when Arsenal were challenging them.
89.
I reckon, guys, it's gonna be around 89, 88 even possibly this time round. 87 this time round. So it's a madness. It's gonna because of the fact that I don't think Arsenal are out of it. Villa are punching above their weight, and Spurs are there or thereabouts as well. So I think a lot of teams are going to take a lot of points from everyone else. But we're doing our business, man. We're doing our business. We needed to, after the disappointment of the draws against Man United and Arsenal, we need to get back on the road. Obviously, then we lose Mohamed Salah, then we lose Trent. We lose all these players through injury. And everyone's saying, where's the creativity going to come from? No Salah, no Trent, no Szoboszlai. That's three major creators of that team. But step up. Darwin Nunez and Diogo Jota, my brothers. I love Diogo Jota, you guys already know. I don't love Darwin Nunez, but I'm always defending him because I think he's effective. I don't love him though. I'm not a fan of Darwin Nunez, but I'm a supporter. And I'm going to carry on supporting him because he gave probably, he gave the normal performance that he gives, but he scored 2 goals. And that's the kind of striker this guy is, man. He gets 3 or 4 chances every game. I have. He's one of those strikers that gets so many chances. And if he was to convert even 20, 30% of the chances he gets, he'd be some next level striker. But, he's getting there. 2 brilliantly taken goals. Brilliantly taken. But Diogo Jota's my guy, man. And you guys know I've been waxing lyrical about him the last few shows as well. I've been saying Diogo Jota. And those 2 finishes were clinical. We didn't even have that many chances this time round. I think we won 4-0 and I think we had about 6 chances in the whole game. And we just boom, buried them in the second half. But I love the way we turned it on in that second half. We weathered the storm, pardon the pun. In the first 10 minutes, they had about 4 corners. But after that, we controlled proceedings, and it was a man of the match performance for me. I know Nunez and Jota got the gold, but for me, it was a World Cup winner. A man who, in the summer where so many midfielders cost 100 million, it was someone that cost us 35 million that showed you can get bargains and you can get world-class players at bargain prices if you do your homework properly, know about release clauses or whatever. And I thought, I don't know if you guys watched the game, but in those conditions, Alexis McAllister was magnificent. And again, I thank SAEED.
Well, world class.
I was about to say.
Who?
World class. You sure?
What world class about what?
Who?
McAllister.
Alexis McAllister was sensational. He was a
standout. No, we know that, but you think he's world class?
I said it's world-class performance. Did I say world-class?
No, you said that you could still pick up world-class players.
Potentially world-class players. I beg your pardon. Potentially world-class players. And I thought he was sensational. And he showed that he's a World Cup winner. And he performed like a World Cup winner. But again, I'd like to thank brother SAEED. Ever since he shut on our midfield and said they can be got out, you know what I mean? We haven't been got out. I thank SAEED for picking out McAllister's week, and I'm not sure about McAllister. McAllister put in last 2 performances, man of the match performances. I'm intrigued to find out who he's going to shit on this week, and then I'm going to put him in my FPL team, and he's guaranteed to bring me returns and or bring man of the match. So yeah, man, we're good. We're sitting pretty. Of course, realistically, it's a 2-point gap. It's 5 points with a game in hand, but we know Man City will win that game, and it's a 2-point gap. But a 2-point gap is better than chasing or being behind. That's the way I look at it right now.
SAEED, are you going to stop doing the watch-alongs? Because
I heard.
We
So,
had
I mean,
we had an agreement that you would stop if they.
So I've heard that
won
brother
this game.
SAEED. I have heard the rumors. The word on the street is brother SAEED is doing hate-alongs until we won a game, and we've won every single game he's watched and done a watch-along for.
He ended this one early. This one
Apparently, he
ended
ended
early.
the stream. Apparently, he ended the stream.
Dave didn't end it. SAEED ended
You're
it.
on mute. You're
SAEED
on
ended
mute.
the stream.
Yeah, you're on mute, SAEED.
No, the wind was crazy. I've heard about the storm right now. It was crazy. I felt like the house was going to come down and what. So I had to just check. So yeah, I was a bit, worried for my safety. That's why I
I've
left the stream
been
early.
told
Yeah.
the only wind that was taking place was the one coming out your backside. Like watching Liverpool play and shitting yourself. Yeah. And you couldn't handle it, but it is what it is. Man. I know. Keep watching Liverpool. But I understand why he's watching Liverpool, because he doesn't want to watch his team right now. You know what I mean? You might as well be a Liverpool fan how many times you watch them. You know what I mean? Because you say that
football fan. We're a football man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what we are.
and we're a good football
man.
team. I get it. We're a good
you
football
know,
team.
But you will lose soon, and you will. I think
Of course,
you will,
of course.
it's coming.
It will be days soon.
Right now you're
It will be
front.
days soon. You know.
You know what I'm saying? So
We
we'll
will
be there,
win
man.
soon. It will start raining soon. You know.
I spoke to my subscribers, and we're defiant. We're gonna carry on. You know what I'm saying? We will be there. No, we kind of stop now. You know what I mean? Like, life is not about stopping.
Please,
we'll be there. I won't be there for Fulham. But I'll be there for the Chelsea game. I'll be there for the Arsenal
Brilliant.
game.
Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
So that's that. We're gonna be defiant. I'm gonna see hopefully Liverpool. Yeah, I mean, just crumble. And that's what
I get it.
for.
Of course, we're gonna lose soon, man. We can't stay undefeated. Like, that's one defeat in 32 games now. Of course, we're gonna lose games. Absolutely. But if you're a football man and you're a football focus and you're doing all these and you're calling them not hate-alongs, why don't you see the job through and then speak on it and say, yeah, impressive.
It was a very big storm this weekend. Did you see the storm this weekend? Did you?
Oh, hell yeah. I saw the storm. Yeah.
No, not the football
Second
team,
half, there was a storm. Yeah.
No. Not the football team. It's all about the storm issue, man. You know what I'm saying? Storm issue was around. It's crazy in Stockport. And I felt for my safety. So that's why I was, we left early.
No problem. But yeah, look, we done our job. It's over to the semi-final. Hopefully no shocks. Hopefully Fulham. That's a cup final out of the way. FA Cup on weekend. And then it's the 2 mad crucial games against Chelsea and Arsenal in consecutive weeks. It's crazy. Every game's a must. There's no doubt about it. 2 games, Chelsea, Arsenal. If we get 6 points out of 6, I'll make us the favourites. If we don't, Man City are still the favourites. That's down to a T. I've told you guys. Hopefully answered all your questions. If we get 6 points out of 6,
I remember when Turkish did this. Laid down the next
Turkish
couple of
done it and
games
it backfired. Yeah,
we ain't never been able to have
February
this
15
conversation
settings,
again.
Matisse. February 15 settings.
I think this is our. Is this our first win since that?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So, yeah.
Oh wow.
Actually, Brighton. Yeah, but it's only been 2. It's fun.
Yeah.
Good memories, man. Good memories. Good times. Well, you think Chelsea's crucial though, Grizz? Are you worried about that one?
The thing is, not worried, but you never know what Chelsea turns up. If you've got world-class players in your team, I'll keep saying it.
A lot of draws though in that fixture though. A lot of draws.
Yeah, and we've drawn.
I think every
the last
big team
4
should mark our game down as not going to be
potential
a walkover.
Banana skin. Yeah.
No one apart from SAEED has beaten us this season on here.
Matisse, is it 4 draws, Matisse? Our last 4 games?
I think so, yeah. I think
so. It's a madness, and it's crazy. So yeah, it's crucial as in it's a big 6 team, isn't it? So, and then obviously Arsenal away is the hardest game that we've got left. Literally,
You beat them
it's
there
the
last
hardest game.
time. That might be the easier game.
No, I don't know.
Did I say something wrong? Did I say something wrong? I'm glad there was after that, though. I'm glad there was after that.
Yeah, Arsenal is going to be.
You know,
it's going to be the big one. Arsenal is going to be the big one. But as I said, we've got 3 games before that in different competitions, and then we take it one game at a time, and then see where we are after these 4 games.
When's your Fulham game?
One game at a time.
Fulham's tomorrow. No, Tuesday. Tomorrow's Chelsea
Wednesday.
semi-final.
Tomorrow's Chelsea, yeah.
Yeah, Wednesday's ours, and then we got Norwich on the weekend, FA Cup, and then we got Chelsea and Arsenal consecutive. Not weeks, days. Like I think there's a 3-4 day gap between the games. I think everyone's got the same schedule type thing.
What's the latest on Salah?
madness.
Because it seems like every few hours the injury just gets
21 to 28 days, they say.
Yeah, Salah's out for 3 weeks, man. 3 weeks. But he's gonna be absolutely 50-50 for the Arsenal game. I'd say more actually 70-30 he's gonna miss it, but you never know. But yeah, after Arsenal he should be available. Which is it's not convenient. But as I said, man like Jota, man like Nunez, man like Diaz have stepped up. Big up to them. And even Gakpo, man. Like some of the football we played in that second half. And we know Bournemouth are 6 wins out of 8, I believe, or something like that.
They're informed. I think they're the most informed team. Yeah.
And I like their manager. He's done a good job. So it was a lot of Liverpool fans were nervous about this. And a lot of rival fans were doing watch-alongs in the hope that this could be a tricky one. Yo, Bournemouth away is going to be tricky, you know. But yeah, we built different.
I don't really know why you were nervous. Like the absence of Salah shouldn't be that big a deal for Bournemouth away. Like
Trent as well, though.
Like with all due respect, you had Luis Diaz, Darwin Nunez, Diogo Jota, and then Gakpo to come off the bench. Like that's still
Gravenberch as well. Gravenberch.
Yeah, Gravenberch. You weren't exactly skin and bone for.
No, of course we weren't. 100%. Our subs bench was, but our starting 11 was strong. You had Gakpo. Gakpo's a £50 million striker. Yeah, but those players that you've mentioned, you guys don't really speak of like until now. Like you've been dismissing them, and now that they're performing well, now they're great players, and now we should be fine. Whereas we should have been finishing 3rd, 4th.
I think everyone's always agreed that Jota and Luis Diaz are very good players. Like Jota, like for me, Jota's always someone I've respected. I never thought he was easy on the eye, but he's a killer. He's a finisher. You know what I mean, you're gonna get goals from Jota, and when Luis Diaz is on form, he's one of the scariest wingers in the league, in my opinion. So like this. More than enough.
No, I agree. I agree. No, I agree. The starting 11 was strong. Absolutely. And I would have been absolutely disappointed with anything but a win. I'm just saying certain sections of the fan base were a bit, after the break. It had to be the first 11 that were going to win us the game. The bench, we got a lot of kids on the bench. But we came through with flying colours, man.
That's what's made you make you more confident, man, because that was a big win. That was a statement win. Like, the players you're missing and the way you put clean sheets, smoke them, a team on form, a team with a manager that plays good football, a striker that this season a lot of people have put in their team in the season halfway through. Bro.
But it was another proper defensive masterclass from Ibu Konate. He just keeps being slept on. Van Dijk, we've been speaking on though, like he's been coming good and this and that, and like Van Dijk's playing well. But Konate, is my guy, man. Is my guy because he's still fairly young. I don't want to make up his age again in case Matisse starts.
I think he's 24. I think he's 24.
Matisse, how old is he? 23, 24. But he plays like a
one moment, sir. One moment.
But he plays like a veteran.
Yeah, I think what I think.
24.
I think he'll
be 25 soon.
I feel like with you, man. Now, yeah, I feel like annoyingly, there's a bit more legitimacy at the back of your wins now. Like I don't know, like maybe some of your fans will probably say, "Oh no, I'm hating," but like even in the games where you won or at the very least you didn't lose. Funnily enough, I think the one game you did lose, you probably didn't deserve to lose against us. But I felt like there were some games in most parts of the season up until recently where like you would win or you'd get a point, and I'm like, they should have really lost this game of football, but they didn't lose the game of football. Like even just the other day with Arsenal at the Emirates. Arsenal pepper you for the first half and in the second half. But in the league, I think your last 4 or 5 results, okay, granted, you didn't beat Arsenal, but I would like to say that there's a bit more legitimacy to your wins. Like, I'm seeing Van Dijk and Konate literally shut these attackers out. And I'm seeing, annoyingly, some of the attackers come into form. Like Luis Diaz, it's not just, obviously, Darwin Nunez is the obvious one, but Luis Diaz, I think his form has picked up the last couple of games. I think Diogo Jota back from injury, back in the goals as well. So, and even Gakpo is starting to score now as well. So it's positive times for Liverpool, I must say. And annoyingly, it doesn't look like they're going away. I feel like when you watch Liverpool the first half of the campaign, for whatever reason, it didn't feel like this is a team that's only lost once this season, but they had only lost once this season. I think the last probably 4 league results so far, Burnley, Bournemouth, I can't remember who else you played, Newcastle, I can't remember the other game you played. I think like they're dominating results at both ends of the pitch. So I'm just giving you some prop because I feel like Liverpool deserve it after going away.
Why is it annoying for you?
It's annoying because I don't really like Liverpool fans. I think they're cocky, I think they're arrogant, and I think they just do too much. That's why it's annoying for me. I like Jurgen Klopp. I think he can be a bit of an arsehole sometimes, but I like Jurgen Klopp and I rate him high.
I would give a special mention to Gomez as well because he got the assist. And I just think with Trent out, Robertson out, Timikas out, this guy had to play multiple positions. He's come back from multiple stacked on stacked long-term injuries, and he's not really highly rated like that amongst even his own fan base and the wider football community. And he's just dropped solid performances this season. And I don't know if it's too late to be in the England squad, especially the way Trippier is moving and the lack of left backs, but he's shown that he can do a job over there. So special mention to him because he could have been sold. Like he's been on an up, like he's had to really fight for this position to still be in the squad.
He got criticized like last season. And look, of course, he was awful. There was a lot of games where he had, you know, when like you have a bad
Brighton game away. Everyone knows that one.
Yeah, defender has a bad game. He ended up having like howlers, like not just bad games. They were like he should have been dragged off games, like subbed off early. And so he was under huge pressure this season, man. A lot of the fan base wanted him sold. You're right. 100% you're right. I don't want to see Gomez in another Liverpool shirt, you know. Dickheads all over the place, you know, talking. But this guy's been through a lot, man. As you said, not normal injuries, bad, serious injuries, man. And again, I don't want to confirm his age, but I think he's about 26, which is 26. Still... He's 26.
He's up with Matisse, man. That's his boy.
Which is still a good age for a centre back. Like we know defenders peak at about 28, right? 28.
Your boy Matisse, yeah.
Yeah, he was in my class at school. He was 26. So I got funny stories, man. One day, me and him will do a little interview. I got funny stories with that brother. He's a good guy.
Oh, wicked. But from what I've been told, what I've been told, and I don't know if Matisse can confirm or deny, he's one of the nicest guys you're ever likely to meet. Like he's a top guy. And then when you see a top guy going through hell like he has, through injury first and then form, you hope that they come back. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You guys know how much I rate Robbo, right? And you guys know how much I rate Robertson. Yeah, I think at the moment it's Gomez's shirt.
Oh really?
I was gonna say I saw some Liverpool fans on Twitter, GRIZZ, saying or suggesting that even when Robertson's back, Gomez should still hold on to the left back.
It's his shirt. He's made that. So now we play that sort of system where him, Konate, and Virgil become a 3, and that's like I think that's as good a 3 as you can get, like in terms of the skill set between them. And then it gives Trent the freedom, or as the case has been, Connor Bradley, who was magnificent as well.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah, he's good.
But Joey Gomez, I'm nice. I'm happy that you gave him some flowers because Joe Gomez definitely deserves some flowers.
Yeah.
Well, Robertson back?
Robertson's back to training. Robertson, Szoboszlai, and one other player, I can't remember who, is coming back to training by the end of this week. So that should be good. They'll be back for selection for Arsenal or even games before that.
But Salah's out.
Good. Yeah, Salah's going to be out. Salah's going to be the only one, and of course Matip long term that's going to be out. Everyone else, hopefully. Oh, Trent, Szoboszlai, and Robertson are back in the next week or so, which is great news. Great.
So they should all be ready for the.
Yeah, I just want the whole squad to be back, and if we still got a lead on City, that's going to be wicked. That's going to be wicked. Don't you guys think it's going to be close? Like, I don't
listen,
know,
I'm excited.
No,
I'm not. Listen, I'm excited for the race.
It's a football chat, man. You're allowed to talk on Liverpool sometimes, man.
Very
excited. You have to big me up sometimes, man. It's like I feel awkward, man. I feel awkward. I talk about Liverpool and you lot just go all glum.
No. I'm more than happy for the race.
Relax.
More than happy for the race. I've always stated, as long as Kingdom Kai and his merry men are not leading that race, everybody else can enjoy life. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all it's about. So you stand in the way, you block the path, you go toe to toe. And
so it's still like, okay, there's still vested interest because of that. Okay.
Yeah, man. The more teams in the way, the better, man. The more teams in the way, the better. Do you know what I mean? You just have to.
I just want to know when the jig's gonna be up for you, Grizz, because you've spoken on Joe Gomez and how Robertson's going to struggle to get back into the team. Liverpool dusting one of the most informed teams without Mo Salah, without Trent. You got guys who have world-class potential in McAllister who are stepping up, etc. No Szoboszlai, Konate and Van Dijk looking like the best centre-back pairing in the league. If you listen to a couple of Liverpool fans, maybe not yourself. So I just want to know, like, it's a lot of strong things pulling towards Liverpool's direction. So I just want to know, what does this then mean for the title?
You got an echo as well, you know.
Oh, do I? Okay, fine. 1 sec. Let me try and fix it.
I wish I had an echo, Turkish. I wish I had an echo.
Man said he's already told you.
Thank you, Matisse. Because that would have meant he might have heard me the second time when I said it.
I told man.
I literally told man, if we get 6 points out of Chelsea and Arsenal, I'm gonna make I'm gonna make us favourites for the first time this season.
Okay.
Until then, in my opinion, Man City are still favourites. Yeah, just.
Is the echo still there?
I want to know this now. Why are we favourites if you've lost one game in 32 or whatever the stat is that you're absolutely loving and you're 5 points clear right now? Why are we favourites?
Okay, because you're 2 points clear. Yeah, because you've got a game in hand against Burnley at home.
No. The Premier League table says you're 5 points clear right now. We got to go win the game.
Yeah, I know you do.
Don't just assume we're going to win.
Why not? Why are you shitting it now?
I'm not shitting. I'm asking why are we favourites if you're top of the
league? You're literally shitting it. I just told you got Burnley at home and you're shitting it.
Bro, man, you just gassed up your team. You're 5 points clear.
I know, but why are you not gassing up your team?
Still not favourites.
You're gonna win. There's 2 points.
Yeah. Why are you not gassing up your team? I'm basing it on you.
Burnley at home, man.
Yeah,
because you just cried about the fact that we're not talking about Liverpool. So I'm talking about Liverpool.
Crying. Yeah, no, but you're not bigging up Liverpool. You're trying to shit on my parade. So I'm gonna fuck you up for this. So listen to me now. So I'm basing it on.
I'm trying to cross over your parade here.
I'm basing it on you winning 3 Premier League titles in a row. 5 out of 6 every time after January, whether it's raining, snowing, summer, Kevin De Bruyne or no Kevin De Bruyne, you end up winning 15 out of your last 17 games. If you do that again, you will win the league. That's what I'm basing it on. But what I'm saying now is Chelsea and Arsenal, I consider, are 2 remaining hardest games apart from you, of course. And if we overcome them, then in my humble opinion, it comes down to the Man City-Liverpool game at Anfield. And therefore, that's the reason I make us favourites if we beat Arsenal away. So unless we don't beat Arsenal away, in my opinion, you're going to be favourites on the reasons why I've given.
I really hope my team do that justice, that sentence, because it feels good to just be mentioned.
Tricky.
You know, you said it's tricky, it's going to be tough. We're going to be like a tough team to face. And, you know, dare I say it, we might have an influence on the title race, man. Damn, I feel so blessed.
But that's what you got to live for. That's what you got to live for, unfortunately. And, you know, when you got something to live for, it's dangerous. No, but that's my point. When you got something to live for, right, it's dangerous, man. You do anything just to survive and live. You want to be relevant, you stop Liverpool. You want to be relevant, you stop Man City. Or you want to be relevant, you stop Arsenal. That's your hope in life this season. Stop Arsenal, Liverpool, or City. Who can we fuck up?
Yeah.
When do you go to Etihad?
I don't mark that day in my calendar.
No, you don't mark that day in the calendar.
Well, what are you trying to ask for?
I mark that day in my calendar.
Long gone are those days, Grizz.
Yeah, we don't mark those days.
Fair
Those days
play.
just happen. Yeah,
February
tactical
17th.
Tommy days.
Why do you know that day? That's right after Valentine's Day. Rotted.
Yeah. So look, it is what it is, man. That's the reason why I don't make us favourites right now. But when I say, Huey, you know when you say, why are you not confident? I'm not saying I'm not confident. I'm confident of finishing everyone above ourselves. I'm still at the same point. We're playing well and we're going to take it down to the wire. Does anybody think that it's not going to go down to the wire? Does anybody think that one team's going to run away with it? No. So what I'm saying is not outlandish. Unless you guys think, nah. Unless you guys think,
for me, look, I just think based on the form you've shown this season, this isn't even me trying to fucking rile you up. This is me just saying my opinion. I think based off the form you've showed this season and what Toby said, which is very applicable, winning games that you probably didn't look like winning, you got the points, now you found form and you're convincingly winning. And other than us, you're probably the only team, in fact, you are the only team capable of going on one of those runs they're talking about, like winning 15 to 17 games.
We're on one of those runs right now. But
exactly.
the point is, obviously, those runs, we all know, come to an end. No one remains 30, 40 games unbeaten in one season. I know we're 31 games, but it's continuation of last season as well. No one remains unbeaten in 30 games in one season. Of course, Invincibles or you guys came close. So it's a rarity. That's my point. I'm just basing it on logic and basic maths, man.
Let's look at some of the super chats. I think Toby's still sorting himself out mic-wise. But I did hear an echo when Matisse talked as well, so I'm not sure that what's actually going on, but hopefully. Is there any echo now?
Can people in the chat hear echo? Can people in the chat hear echo?
I can't hear an echo of you. Is there an echo of me?
No.
Matisse, talk again?
That's what he told me when he was there.
I think it might have been Tobes.
Yeah, Tobes.
Well, hopefully he sorts it out. Let me just check if he's not there yet. All right, let me look at super chats. What are we? 32 minutes in, 5K in the building. Hit the like button first and foremost, people. Let's get up to 1,000. I don't think we're there yet. I still have to refresh this to find out, but yeah, I'll find out. Let's get to 1,000, 2,000 before the show ends. And yeah, let's get the super chats in now. JC says Liverpool are now on the must bus. Speak up, Father Khan. Are you going to win the league? Don't go anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere, man. Inshallah, God willing, as long as I've got health, I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here.
Masood says 1 loss in 32 league games is mad. So is that.
Everyone's going.
But we got toes back, I like.
Is
the echo still there?
Yeah, it's still there, bro. How many years you been doing this now and you're still fucking about?
What do you mean I'm fucking about? Do you think I know why did this happen?
You told people this year your channel's leveled up, the graphics are better than mine. What are you doing, bro? It's now you're still
too busy messing around with Ghana fans and that, man. You know what I mean? It's too busy.
Shut your mouth, man. Shut your trap, man. Shut your. I'm not going to say what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, yeah? Solidarity with my sub-Saharan brothers, yeah?
Yeah, it's mad. If the echo continues, then we're gonna just mute and unmute when we're talking.
I can't hear it.
Say something, Toby, again.
Yeah.
Is it calm now?
Yeah.
Seems all right now. We'll see.
This fucking mic, bro.
We'll see. Masood says 1 loss in 32 is mad, and even that game they got robbed. If you win the league, Grizz, and it's still 1 loss, are you claiming invincible? Man said.
No.
Salah leaving his national team behind, and he's supposed to be the greatest African player ever.
Yeah, you're just waffling in it, as you know.
And Grizz, he's predicting that you're having potato faces with alphabet spaghetti and dinosaur chicken nuggets this week because someone asked in another super chat. AK says 14 games unbeaten, 1 loss in 32. Klopp turning doubters to believers. Still a team in transition and key players yet to return, but already hard to beat.
Yeah, do you know what it is, Toby? You know what you were saying earlier about in terms of the performances are coming through now? What I wanted to see this season, do you remember I was saying we're one of the easiest teams to play last season? We're soft, like we're so easy. And I wanted to become nasty to play against, like the previous teams. And that's all I wanted to see. And we're very nasty to play against. The last 2 managers that we've played Obviously, Arteta said trying to keep up with this Arsenal team for Liverpool team for 100 minutes is very hard. And Areola said the same thing. So they said, like, you know what I mean? With the intensities back, we're hard to beat. And then you have to let the talent do the talking. And slowly but surely, the forwards are clicking back into the bit of form. So, yeah, man, hard to beat. 100% we're hard to beat, which the facts prove anyway.
Next one in saying, in all our title races with City, we've always had to go to the Etihad second half of the season, needing to win. This will be the first time City come to Anfield in the running. That is huge.
Point. That's a good point. We always had to go City when we're chasing.
That is true.
The one time they had to come to Anfield, they lost.
Shafai says, Tobes told everyone his channel was leveling up, then stopped doing content.
You got me now.
You got me now.
Spursy, innit? So Spursy.
Outside of the games, I don't do shit, man. So apologies, bro. Apologies. Sorry.
Philippe says, hope you're good, Philippe. He says, Huge trying to play the underdog. City are still favourites. Step up, treble winners. City win the title by 10 points, in my opinion. Liverpool still need a centre-back.
There you go. Newcastle fan thinks City are going to win by 10 points. I told you. So it's not just me that's thinking, a lot of fans still make City clear favourites. Clear.
10 points, damn.
Alec, there was another echo. Was there another echo there?
There was, yeah.
We're not hearing it.
There was an echo there.
I'm not hearing nothing, man.
I'm glad someone else heard it. I'm thinking that icy pollen might have been a bit too much this week.
It's the icy pollen.
I think you're listen.
I think you're hearing echoes, brother.
Bro, Matisse heard it as well. I don't know. Unless he's got gummies, I think we're good.
He's had gummies, man. He's had gummies as well.
Let the chat decide. Chat, can you hear echoes and stuff? Like, if they can't, we just carry on normal.
I'll say it for him, Tobes. Liverpool win the league, Carabao, and the Europa League. We are here. Okay. Say no more. And I think that's it for the Liverpool ones, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, HW, this is kind of Liverpool, kind of Arsenal. He says, saw loads of our fans shout, quote, they have Jota, we have Nketiah, but refuse to address the fact our nine has less goals than Eddie, Jackson, Richarlison, Nunez, and can't even reach Lacaz's best tally. Bums. It's slightly disingenuous because I think the common consensus is that the striker we get to replace Eddie is a striker that is better in front of goal than Jesus. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you're asking fans to get onto Jesus. We already know when we bought him. If you expected Jesus to be a 20-goal striker, that's more on you, because that shouldn't have, that was never going to happen. Yes, we turn to the club about why our gunman is meant to be Eddie Nketiah. That's why we talk about Eddie, because Jesus still brings things aside from what he lacks in the box, whereas Eddie doesn't. So I don't know.
Jesus is on 2 goals or 3 goals?
2. I think 2.
Embarrassing. He can bring whatever he wants outside the box.
It is. Martinelli was on 2 before yesterday's game. That's embarrassing.
Martinelli's not getting as many chances as Jesus this season.
That's fair. Yeah.
Jesus started the season injured, don't forget, and then he got injured again just before the winter break. When he got back from injury at the start of the season, he was played on the left and Eddie was played up top. No, I'm not justifying 2 goals. What I'm saying is our whole attack has been poor. And
I agree. When
we talk about strikers, it's like we talk about, some people talk about Osimhen, some people talk about Tony, some people I like Openda. We're all talking about strikers that are going to come in and play in front of Jesus.
You like Openda, yeah? Know him, do you?
No, he's a good striker. I like him.
Yeah. You're watching Leipzig, yeah?
I like him.
This guy's such a troll.
I know. What's the matter with you, man?
You like Openda, do you?
I don't get it.
You like him, do you?
Fair. Listen,
I like him, do you? Like him, do you?
Well, do you like him?
I mean, he's good. He's good. From what I've seen, he's good.
Can we? No, we'd be going backwards. But what's your name? I watched. Miss again a whole heap of chances, man.
But today,
he's not
I
been
didn't see the
in
match
front
today.
of goal. He's been
chances.
pants. He's been pants at AFCON in front of goal. But I think his general play was better against Ivory Coast than it was against I think it was Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea, he was awful. Like that was literally like a 1 out of 10 performance from Oshman. He was stinky, and he scored that game. So it tells you how bad he was. Today he missed 2 chances. I think he should be scoring. He's not doing well in front of goal. I think he's missing too many chances, but at least the performances are getting better.
Mm-hmm. As if he peaks towards the end of the tournament, that would do well for him if he does that.
Someone's asking, has Boniface played yet? Boniface is injured, so he's not in the squad, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's injured. He's injured.
He's injured. I would have liked to see him, to be fair, because he's been making a lot of waves in Germany. So
on that Jesus topic, Mitchell says would love to see Jesus try the Joelinton switch to left 8. Think he would break past opposition midfielders and be aggressive in the attack. To be honest, when I watched Jesus
against they got a power.
When I watched him against Palace, I feel like that the knee injuries is that they've got a bit of him now. I feel like there's a yard of pace lost. I'm not saying he was the paciest before. I don't feel like Jesus is not the same Jesus we saw last season. And I know
that's a problem. You know why?
Yeah,
because this was the season. This was the season that I think should have been the season he elevates you to the title of at the very least very close. You know, he was bought last season, no problem. Sorry, the season before, no problem. Settling in period, had a good season, and I don't know if it's the injuries. That's how severe was his injury again? It was quite bad, wasn't it?
It was a big one. Knee injury, 4 months, 3.5 months out.
And he's just not looked the same since. Because I think, I know. TOBI wants to go to Nketiah. He's your number 9.
I don't want to go to Nketiah.
It's Jesus. It's Jesus.
Yeah, but I want to zero in on what is it about him that looks different? Because even against Crystal Palace, he was still dubsing, man. He was still going past, man. He was still twisting.
I don't know. I don't analyze him enough. Arsenal.
But it's what I'm seeing. It's the same. It's the same Jesus. It's the same guy.
I can't believe GRIZZ said that. You know, he thought he's going to propel Arsenal to win the title. That's crazy.
He was never going to do that.
No, I said
he was never going to do that.
I said he was supposed to. I said he was supposed to. Man.
Only difference against Palace for me was for whatever reason he was just offside. I think he would do something good against Palace, then he would do something bad. But he still created chances against Palace. My thing with Jesus is still the same guy in the sense where he's still missing chances for Arsenal. Let's not forget, before his knee injury, he was on a crazy goal drought. He was on like a 12 or 13 game goal drought before his knee injury last season for Arsenal after starting the season well. This season, still the same Jesus, still beating players, still holding on the ball, still linking play, and still missing big chance after big chance after big chance after big chance. So I don't really see what's changed in Jesus. I think that's the problem. You're seeing the same Jesus. That's the problem. You're not seeing a different Jesus. You're seeing the same Jesus that you saw at Man City. That is the problem. Because if you're seeing a different Gabriel Jesus in front of goal, Arsenal would have scored more goals this season.
Jesus had moments. Jesus had moments against Palace, and I'd maybe say 2 moments. Other than that, he used to spin man on a regular last season for us.
Yeah.
Not on a regular anymore, bro. I watch us 90 minutes
agility.
week in, week out. He is not the same player he was last season. Even that assist to Trossard, bro, watch it back. He was struggling to dip. The pass was perfect. That's the thing. He still got the cut. Bro, rewatch it. He was struggling to dip. Like he left himself in a position where passing was the only thing he could do there. When in reality, just before that pass, he was 7 yards ahead of the defender behind him. So how is it that you end up in a position where the pass is the only thing you can? The defender's caught up to you. How did he catch up so quick? I don't think Jesus is as sharp. He's got those moments in him still. He still does the feint and the drop of the shoulder, but it's not on the same regularity as I saw last season. But he's not the same player in my opinion.
Do you want me to read you stats against Crystal Palace? 4 dribbles attempted. The stats. Dribbles completed, ground duels won, chances created. This seems like the same Jesus to me.
Did you watch it? Did you watch the game?
I did watch him. I watched the game, bro.
I think they mean more visually. He doesn't look the same, Tobes, than stats wise. Like if you compare him to the way he moves, but I think it's the nature of. To be fair to him, I think it's the nature of the injury that he'd picked up. And it's been recurring, hasn't it? Like I think Grizz, you'd be able to testify this with Van Dijk. It took Van Dijk to go to 12 months, if not more, to really look himself after a knee injury. And there's some players, like, look, there is the worry, some players that get knee injuries and they never look the same, but some players that do. And he's still young enough, Jesus, that he can. But look, the thing with Jesus is, like, we've always said this all along, he's never going to be a goal machine. He's always going to be a nuisance in the box, but he's never going to be a goal machine. So
can I, sorry, Hughie, I think you're spot on, right? He's never going to be a goal machine. The goals were supposed to be coming from Martin, I was going to call him Nelly, but Toby would have laughed. The goals were supposed to come from Nelly and Saka, right? But obviously they're young players. They won't be able to sustain the levels that they achieved last season. So that's where the criticism comes from. I don't know if it's aimed at Arteta or your board or whoever made the decision to buy or spend the majority of your money on Timber and a defensive midfielder as opposed to attackers. And another defender, you bought Cure, you bought Timber, you bought Rice, I don't know who else. Just only Trossard's your attacking signing made in the last few windows.
No, Kai Havertz.
Yeah, Kai Havertz.
We come back to
the Kingdom Kai with the key to the castle. Do you understand? This was the attacking signing.
Big blue
striker slash second striker slash whatever you want to call him. This was the guy that was going to add the goal tally. This is the guy with a bit more experience. 3 years in a row in this league. Yeah? It always comes back to him, because if you don't spend that money on him, you spend it on someone else. Maybe you do get another striker. Maybe you do get a goal scoring.
This is it.
It's uncomfortable conversations. Do you know what I'm saying? It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. People can mock Pen Palmer and all they like. You got Kudus is banging in, bro. There's other players in this position that could have contributed. So imagine
Cole Palmer at Arsenal. Imagine they got Cole Palmer. That would have been a great addition.
Would have been mad. Nice. That's Grizz. That's Saka depth, right? That's Odegaard depth, and he's played on the left for City as well in some cup games. He could play left wing, not as well as the right.
But to be fair, Hughie was okay
probably would never have sold him.
Yeah, he was never. He was okay with him going. Do you remember? He was like, yeah.
He was. Would you have sold Palmer to Arsenal? You?
Yeah. For that money, yeah. With Oscar Bob.
Oh, fuck no. You didn't mention Oscar Bob's name.
Yeah, you did not mention.
You didn't mention Oscar Bob's name.
Last season, we were like, yo, I don't know who
I heard Matías Nunez. I heard Mateo Kovacic.
You didn't mention Oscar Bob.
I didn't hear Oscar Bob. I didn't hear.
No. In all honesty, okay. You heard. I know you heard.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, no, like, I mean, there was probably a stage when we had 1 win in 6 just before Christmas where I was like, maybe we could do it with Cole Palmer. Do you know what I mean? But I think you always got to trust Pep's plan. You know, they say God's plan, Pep's plan. And clearly he felt losing Cole Palmer, knowing we have this young superstar in our ranks coming through was okay with him. I mean, when I listen to people who've worked in the City Academy or are familiar with the players coming through the ranks, the majority of them who know about Palmer and Bob both say that Oscar Bob has a higher ceiling. Now, we haven't seen it because we haven't seen as much of Cole Palmer, but he's rated like that at Man City. Pep rates Oscar Bob like that. Pep never rated Cole Palmer like that. He never gave him these kind of chances. Pep never would have brought on Cole Palmer like the way he did at Newcastle for Oscar Bob 2 weeks ago. That was never happening. Ooh. And when Cole Palmer played for us last season at all, he was played left wing, which is his most uncomfortable position. Cole Palmer is a right winger.
Look at the way
they move.
That's one of your wrongs, man. That's one of your wrongs. Mancunian born and bred.
Hold on, SAEED. Foden was playing out of position. I didn't hear this smoke for Foden all these years. Trust.
It's crazy.
Foden was 10 times clearer of Cole Palmer.
Don't put Mr. Burns.
You dare put Foden and Palmer in the same conversation.
Moving like Mr. Burns. And then as soon as Oscar Bob says, do you know what? I'd like some regular game time. I've had enough of this bit part player for the last 2-3 years. Then Hughie is going to turn on him and say, I don't know.
You trust yours, I don't know this brother. And we'll all live happily ever after.
You don't know this Oscar brother. Do you know what I mean? You'll be calling him Bob the Builder, Oscar Pistorius, brother. You won't even mention his name again. You'll move on to some other kid, bro. That's what you're going to be on. That's what you're going to be on. I've seen this happen too many times.
Is that his song? Yeah, I like it. I like your style. I like your style. I like your style. You're getting up there with the songs.
You know, it's crazy though. They move on quickly, man. Man City fans can move on quickly, man. That man said, yo, Cole Palmer who? No, we got Oscar Mann, man.
Bro, Cole Palmer's a United fan anyway. He's a United fan anyway. Man.
Oh, damn. It's all revealing now.
Who?
I told you that
Oscar, who?
and he said, no, but he's
Cole
not.
Palmer, man.
Cole Palmer's a United fan.
Yeah, man.
It's all coming out now.
I know his cousins and that, man. Oh, United fans.
What a dickhead.
I swear.
Yeah.
Tell him, Grizz.
Nah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. It's crazy.
What other super chats we got coming before? Because we've started touching on Arsenal with Jesus, but we'll go into the game now as well. But no more. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna address this because you did send a super chat in last week, and I did ignore it. The reason I ignored it is because, bro, this is the big six. We talk about football. You're sending super chats about 9/11 and shit. Right? I don't mind the conversation about that in person or another platform or another, because there is a conversation to be had. But why are you asking on the big six about 9/11, bro? What do you want me to say here? The show's already 2 hours, and you're asking me about things like that. So just a heads up.
There you go.
It's a football show, so if I do not read out your super chat because it's about something else, then love for the love. Apologies. What can I do? That's it.
Matisse, what top's that?
Oh, it's a F1 McLaren.
Looks like a dark.
We got a big season ahead of us. Norris.
We?
Yeah. Piastri. Big season.
We?
What do you mean? What do you mean we? What?
What do you mean?
Last time I checked, you were a fucking Chelsea fan.
He's part of the team, man.
It's a different sport, brother.
He's got a new job. He's got a new job.
Toby said, I thought you were a Chelsea fan.
Bro, this is Formula One. Do you support Nigeria tonight? Do I say you're a Tottenham fan?
You're a nerd. You're not. Formula One's not for you, brother. Stick to football.
Leave him alone, man.
Yo, this guy.
I
don't know what it is with his comebacks recently, but they are weak.
What's the problem? Not for you, man. It's not for you.
But normally there's a reason for his aggressiveness. There's no reason. Nigeria won,
bro.
Yeah, your enemies lost. Spurs didn't play.
It's crazy, a lie.
There are some other super chats there on other subjects, but I'm going to save them towards the end. There's a couple Arsenal ones, couple Chelsea ones. I'll get them in, people. But yeah, to be honest, on the Arsenal, I mean, we've touched in on Jesus. All right, cool. 5-0 win. Done what we had to do. What we have to do next is make sure we go into the Liverpool game with another 3 points against Forest. And that's not me overlooking the result. Listen, I wanted to smoke Palace, and we smoked Palace. Set piece goals have become a thing for us this season. That set piece goals are part of the reason why we're still in any conversation towards the top end of the table and potential title race, and which is good. But if only we can unlock a bit more of the open play goals, and a bit more the fluidity and chemistry we saw last season. But we saw that in the last 15 minutes. Trossard's goal, Martinelli's goals. That's more of what I want to see from Arsenal when we're up, because we've been up a fair few times this season, 1-0, and then we kind of put the handbrake on a little bit. We try and regain control, fail to go for the kill, and a couple of times it's cost us. I think Tottenham it cost us. I think Fulham it cost us. And a couple other times it could have cost us, maybe with the Nottingham Forest one. Man United, would that have been one? Did you lot go 1-0 up? Or you lot went 1-0 up against us, actually, innit?
Yeah. Rashford.
That's a bit different. But yeah, I mean, 5-0, job done. Martinelli off the mark again. He needed goals, but so did Jesus. Saka needed a performance. Didn't get that yet, but we won 5-0. Odegaard. Declan Rice probably not his greatest game, but it is what it is. We won 5-0, so we just moved to the next one. It's hard to really, because I see that Liverpool's win. I can't lie. I looked at it and thought, fucking hell, these men are. I said it before. When they smell blood, they've got the players to go in for the kill. So that's what. After we won 5-0, to see them win 4-0 with the players injured, with the players missing because of AFCON. It is a big blow, but that's why I say we've got to get to that Liverpool game with 3 more points against Forest, and we've got to beat Liverpool. We have got to beat Liverpool. It's a must. It's a must win, huh?
Are you scared of Liverpool? No banter, just ask.
Not scared. No. I've been scared. I'm not one to admit that I haven't been scared of Liverpool before. I have been scared of Liverpool when we was getting smoked, left, right, and center by them. Am I scared now?
Yeah,
no.
What's scared? Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean by that, man? Scared? What do you mean by that?
I mean, is he afraid of Liverpool?
No,
the competition.
Why would you?
Why is that not a valid question to ask?
It's a childish question.
How is it childish? How is it childish? Are you scared of the competition?
Look what you just repeat to yourself. You look what you just repeat. Are you scared of the competition?
How is it childish?
Kids ask that. They're big Arsenal. They're playing well. They've got a good squad. They've spent money.
Last time I
got a good manager. They're not scared. Why would they be scared? I'm not scared of Arsenal. I'm not scared of City.
I didn't ask you. I asked him.
Yeah, but I'm telling you how big teams look at each other. You don't know about these things. I'm educating you. Yeah, I'm educating how big dogs talk. Big dogs ain't scared of. Big dogs ain't scared of other big dogs. They look them in the eye and say, or whatever they say.
No, you won't. I'm finally at a place where I want these games. Do you get it? I want these games.
Bro, at the camera, you're saying that I'm the childish one.
No, I'm giving you an example, innit, my brother. You honed in on that.
Man's moving like Tony the Tiger, bro.
You honed in on that only. Honed in on that only.
You did say big dogs aren't scared, but if I hadn't won a title in 20 years, I'd be scared personally.
You can be apprehensive. You don't have to be scared, but you can be apprehensive about bigger pictures.
Hold on. Let me talk to Matisse. What are you talking about? What's he fucking talking about, this guy?
Run, boy.
Man did what I did last week, yeah? Just said what he said and run.
Oh, shit. I'm about to get cooked. He ran.
Don't worry, he'll be back, man. He'll be back. Where was we? Actually, you know what? Before we continue, we're coming up to the hour mark, people. I did say big up Flexi Spot. They're sponsoring the show today, so make sure you show them some love. There's a link in the live chat. There's a link in the description. You can go there for much more than just desks, but their desks are top quality. They've sent me one. They've sent THUGGERY one as well. It's called the E7 Pro. It's their latest one, and I've got it. I've set it up, and here it is.
Big up Flexi Spot for sponsoring this episode of the Big Six. It's official. Here we go. The curtains are on the wall for subprime spine health. Flexi Spot has hooked us up with another of their new next generation E7 Pro standing desks, and Turkish is standing on business with this live demo. We told you before, we've heard from people who copped, and we'll say it again. The quality of this desk is Champions League level. 160 kilograms this table can handle. That's 2.5 TOBIs. And that's the best weight capacity of any standing desk on the market. The stability is head of the table tier 2. These legs make sure it's going nowhere. You can set your own heights for sitting and standing, then push a button and it's there. With a lift speed of 40 millimeters per second faster than the E7 and E8, here's Turkish with the goods. Lovely. Head through the link in the live chat or the description to cop yours. And love to Flexi Spot, friends of the show, for their second sponsor.
Come on, big up Flexi Spot. And listen, no lies. I don't tell lies. The product is top quality. And you know what? Someone in the chat actually said it. I just see it a minute ago. Who was it? McTominay. Flexi Spot is very good, and I see a couple others as well.
Big up McTominay, man. Still.
Go over there, link in the live chat, link in the description, show them some love. Like I said, they don't just do desks, they do furniture too, they do bedding, they do other things, so you can go check them out for all of that. Use that link so they know you're coming through the Big Six. And yeah, big up Flexi Spot. But where was we? Matisse ran away.
Matisse said something in this room.
Look what he said. Bro, you've got a lot to lose every week, my bro. You got a lot.
No, not this week. Oh shit, I do. Yeah, tomorrow.
I was just doing SDS versus FCM, and one of the questions, well, one of the statements that I had to read out was about a certain John Joe Shelby and 100 million midfielder. So we can.
But Cams is pushing these agendas when really he's got his own expensive money signings to worry about. But I see the deflection tactic. You know, why talk about Man United? GRIZZ has brought this up countless times. Why talk about Man United's problems when you could talk about someone else's? Do you know what I mean? We talk about Anthony, talk about Mason Mount, talk about any of these players potentially, but no, it's fine. Just stick it on Enzo. So, you know, I get the tactics. I understand the formations and the systems he's playing, but we ain't falling for that. I ain't on the pitch. I ain't playing.
Man said we ain't falling for that. Say no more.
No, but tomorrow. In the grand scheme of things, tomorrow is a huge game for you. Probably the biggest game of the season for you tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. It's a chance to get into a final, and I'm dying to be in that final. If I'm not in that final, I'm going to be absolutely fuming. We've been given a great draw. First leg, no disrespect to them, but they played the plan. You know what I mean, to counter and to aim for Colwell, but they weren't nothing special, man. We were just awful. So if we don't overturn that and get ourselves into the final and at least give Liverpool a run for their money like we did a couple of years ago under Tuchel, then it's going to be ridiculous. So yeah, man, I need the Wembley final because I'm, as Turkish, as I just said, I ain't got nothing to lose, bro. I'm just here. I'm on violence for no reason because I've got nothing else to, nothing else to do. Nothing else to do, bro. I need to be in the final.
I agree, man. You're funny.
I don't know if Chris wants to see us at Wembley because he loves those finals, man. They're great.
But I hate your team.
Yeah, I know.
You surely you'll go through. Also,
we have to. Or it's going to be
some nonsense script about my weight, man. Just
bro, I'm not sure. Yeah, that was skull.
Yeah, they don't know, bro. They don't know, man. They don't know, man. They don't know.
It's a lie.
But anyway, ignore that. Yeah,
it's not a lie.
But yeah. For me, man, that
it's a lie.
That game is massive.
It's not a lie. Man's been lifting you and shit. We actually know he's not.
What I'm saying is the size is overhyped. That's all.
No, shit. All right, cool. Calm. No problem.
What did you just say? Size doesn't matter. Is that what you just said?
What?
Wow, that's a whole different conversation.
Matisse just switch upon.
No, Matisse really ain't got nothing to lose. He said, "Fuck it."
That's what you call Chinese whispers. One man said something, next man said. I'm waiting for my brother SAEED to come out of his one.
No. We gonna chill. We gonna chill. We gonna chill. We gonna chill, man. We gonna chill. We gonna chill.
AC with a super chat says the man that spent 1.2 billion and sits 10th can't chat to Arsenal. Sorry. And GRIZZ, Saka and Martinelli aren't underperforming. They are young, just playing a low block for the first time and are playing wider, but they are adjusting.
Exactly what I said. I said they're young and they can't be expected to sustain
relied
the same levels relied upon to show the same levels. Therefore, Arteta and all the decision makers made the wrong decision in your signings. That's what I said.
But to be fair, like Trossard he looked like a good signing when he first came in. So he just either he needs to be trusted more or Arteta needs to get more out of him because he can score goals with both feet. He can assist. He can cross. So I think Arteta needs to get more out of him.
It goes to the Havertz signing, and we all said it's going to make him or break him. At the moment, it's breaking him because it's the Havertz one. It's literally the Havertz signing. Replace Havertz with.
It's what's come with it. The Havertz signing has come with a tactical change up, especially in the final third or the transition into the final third. That coupled up together is what's fucked it, because you just said Arteta needs to get more out of Trossard. Bro, every single player in attack you can say the same statement for, and every single one of these players that we can say the same statement for now, you wouldn't have said that statement last season, whether it's Martinelli, Saka, Odegaard and Jesus from game week 1 through to 38, or whether it's Trossard from January window to the end of the season. You look back at that season and he got a lot out of every single one of them. Even Jesus in the end, 11 and 23 with the injury. That was decent numbers. So that worked. This season is still, if it clicks, it bodes well. If we can mix the whole, the whole set piece thing now with the open goals and open play goals, then we're in a good position. We're in a very good position. But that's a big if, because Havertz is the man we spent essentially our last 65 M's on. That's essentially how I see it. So that's a big problem. That's why we're hearing a lot of rumors about Emile Smith-Rowe now potentially being on the radar of a few clubs. But he's one person that
he needs to leave, though.
That's actually someone I failed to mention. But I think when he came on, he didn't set the world alight, but it was refreshing to see a midfielder that wants the ball, passes and moves, has a bit of. Look, Emile Smith-Rowe ain't sharp, but he looks sharper than Havertz because he's that type of guy that wants the ball. He'll lay it off and move. Havertz, when he gets the ball, he doesn't want the ball. Do you get what I'm saying? He's not really, he hasn't really held that down. Trossard hasn't held the 8 down. So Emile Smith-Rowe for me deserves a shot now, especially if he's fully fit. RAK earlier said, "Are you guys going to speak on Chelsea? Because I've got a big super chat coming in." And then he followed that up with.
Wow.
I just want to clarify this, yeah. Losing 11-1 is crazy, especially on world class. But can someone on this panel explain how SAEED controlled Matisse on Twitter? This guy can't speak about how bad Ten Hag is either, especially when he doesn't have Man United in the relegation zone, looking about to get sent down to the Championship. What are you having, Mez?
First of all, yeah, why is he just switched this on me, bro? Like, focus on the fact that Matisse lost 10, what was it, 11-1 to PSG on world class mode. You are finished.
Not even legendary, world class.
World class. You can't. There's no justification to lose that. And he stayed on until what time did you finish your FIFA? By the way, that day, what did you finish?
I think it was like 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
Brother, if you had woken up for if you'd woken up for a snack or to go for a piss, bruv, you would have seen me streaming at 4:30 a.m. with about 400 people just fucking making transfers on FIFA. Oh damn!
I was in. If I don't get sacked, that's my achievement. So I'm hopefully don't get sacked, and that's me done. You know what I mean? I'm going to restfully leave the season, finish 10th, and then that's me done. That's an achievement if I don't get sacked.
So, is anyone watching Saturday? We're all echoing.
Bro, I don't know. Echoing. I think it's StreamYard. Man.
Yeah, well, I can't hear shit. I mean, I can hear you lot shit, but I can't hear no echo shit.
I can't hear no echo anymore.
Yeah.
I was hearing it.
I think it's StreamYard. It has to be. It has to be StreamYard.
It has to be StreamYard, man. I can't hear nothing.
Yeah. Apologies, people, man.
But the thing is,
for the audio listeners.
Yeah, can the listeners hear any echoes? Because that's the problem.
They can. Someone said this has been the echo stream.
People saying it's me because I have no AirPods in. There's 3 of us don't have any headphones in.
No echo, man. The majority are saying, okay, only the ones that are on the IC pollen are hearing echoes, man. That's their problem.
I don't take any substances I shouldn't. Anymore.
I don't know anymore, bro.
Anymore, yeah.
You got nothing to lose, as you said. When you got nothing to lose, you're willing to try anything and everything.
And then he said, no more.
And he wraps it up with absolutely shameless and pathetic. P.S. I'm an Arsenal fan, but felt like someone had to defend Matisse.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Saeed's shameless for putting that screenshot up.
Sorry, so what did you say?
You're going to end up at Nice very soon, brother. Radcliffe won't be keeping you.
Yeah, I mean, bro, I don't know how much Matisse is paying you to do.
Me and you, I'll be at Strasbourg, you be at Nice.
Make sure you refund.
Okay, my friend is saying my friend is saying the only one that's echoing is watching is Turkish. No one else.
Nah, your friend's a liar.
But then Skull said it's not echo.
He says your friend's a liar.
Is this the same friend that said you were sick at FIFA? Hold on, is this the friend that said you were sick at FIFA?
I'm hearing other man echo. I'm hearing other man echo, and this guy's calling GRIZZ to say, "Yo, it's Turkish, brother."
Yeah,
yo, let the guy I was good at FIFA back in the day.
These guys are sick of was a Pro 6.
This is Don Cecito from Iran. Let me tell him. Don, Turkish is saying you're a liar.
I rang like 11 of his friends.
Remember when he
was at FIFA?
Yeah.
I wish you recorded it. That would be hilarious.
You lot didn't believe me, and you needed proof. You needed evidence. I found a friend.
Or two.
Yeah, you only get to throw one friend in that game.
I found 5.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, man. Okay, whatever. You were good. Just wanted him off the phone.
I can just imagine some of them are just lying down, trying to get in, get a good rest for the night. Chris just,
this guy just phoned him about echo.
And he wouldn't play, man. He wouldn't play against anybody except Matt.
All he was doing was just chatting. He was chatting bare shit from the sidelines. Oh,
I'm a football man.
You're so dead. You're this.
I'm a football man, and some of the football that you was playing was haram. I'm telling you now. If I had the ability, if I had the power, I would not let you play again. I would ban you from PS. That's how crap you are for someone who plays.
Oof.
Wow.
Dead football, wow. Boring football. Everyone knows that.
GRIZZ was saying how every game was shit, and then he drinks his tea and goes, "This game's amazing."
I'm not gonna lie, Turkish played the best football. Saeed's attacking. I like Saeed's.
I smoked everyone.
I see tax though.
Okay. We need to tell the
tax,
people. No. We need to tell the people Turkish did smoke everyone. Saeed's outlook is great, all right, but his execution is poor. We've already seen the videos. He's run up.
Please mention my comeback against HUGH. Please mention my comeback against HUGH. That was a Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Because
Hughie had a head loss, man.
Yeah,
Hughie had a head loss.
Hughie took a 2-0 lead.
I was 2-0 up. I was cruising, and then
started doing all that business, that childish business, and all that business.
Then
I was doing Bellingham celebration.
Overhead kick on your head top.
Yeah. And Matisse just stayed in his seat, didn't panic. You know what I mean? Just stayed calm, cleaned his glasses, and said, "Okay, okay." And then
no problem.
him.
Okay.
No,
okay, no problem.
I started doing pickups and around the world in the box.
5-2 in the second.
No, you were 5-2 down at that point, mate. You're finished.
No, it wasn't. I was 4-2 down. Shut up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Matisse turned the tables nicely. 4-2, man. What a comeback.
6-2 final score. Just want to make that
6-2.
Yeah.
Bloodfire. Yeah, 6-2. 6-2.
Long day.
Cryptic Dino says.
By the way, I smashed Hughie in the darts as well. So Hughie didn't have a good day.
Yeah, we had a bit of darts.
That's a lie. We're 1 each on aggregate.
Oh, you fucking liar.
Had a bit of darts and that. Bit of darts.
SAEED, remember I beat him in the darts. He admitted. I was like, yeah, he got his GRIZZ. Yeah, smoked him.
Right. Okay, right. I see how it is. Okay, all right. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Okay,
You want to know what, GRIZZ? I actually went and bought a dartboard the day after.
Luke Littler inspired.
Does a winner do that or loser? Loser does that because he needs to practice. You went out, you thought, fuck that, I lost to GRIZZ. Man, I need to buy a dartboard and start practicing. Oh, that.
GRIZZ, don't stop gassing this, mate. I did beat you.
And
I beat SAEED.
Have you noticed I didn't say well?
You know what? We got.
Listen.
Content.
You don't see black people play darts, man. So
I'm not gonna lie. Luke Littler's rise made me start watching that. Just watching because he's been doing a madness recently.
No, we're gonna do content. We're gonna do content.
Yeah, we'll do big 6 darts.
Yeah,
that 9 dart finish the other day was cold though.
Bro, it was wild, man. I don't watch darts, but that was
to only be the second one. It's mad. It's
mad.
Dino says fans tend to think the manager at Arsenal is the one in charge of purchasing players. The directors at KSC and Edu, the team, isn't just Edu and Arteta. KSE has the biggest say in who comes and goes. Incorrect. KSC don't have a fucking clue about players. So someone's letting them. So all KSC do is authorize it. But you know, they're giving. We want this fee for this player, and they authorize it. They don't have the foggiest about players. They hire people for it. Whether you think that's Edu Arteta or someone else, it's not Kroenkes or KSC that make define the player and who we want. Definitely not. And don't forget, we made Arteta manager. Remember, we changed from a manager model to a head coach model after Wenger. Emery was head coach. Arteta was head coach from December 2019 till that first summer after the FA Cup. And then we made him manager, and we made a point of that. It came out, the statement was released. So as a manager, you expect, because the key difference between manager and head coach, from what I know, is a head coach is given players more so, and a manager is more part of the process of bringing in players and structuring it all. So I don't think that's right. RAK again says SAEED can't chat about being good at FIFA. As someone to have played over 20 games and have Man United in the relegation zone, also conceding around 120 goals, something stinks.
What is this your burner account, Matisse? Like, what's going on here? Have you said something like,
do you see me typing?
He's come with all your stats, bro. Everything. Man said 120 goals conceded.
How do you concede 120 goals in 20 games? Is that true?
But this obsession's a bit weird, man. Like, man's got his whole stats.
Bro, I'm telling you. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Listen, fair enough, innit? But we'll come back, man. The main thing is I don't get sacked. All of this.
What difficulty are you playing on? What difficulty are you playing on?
Legendary. Not world class.
You should drop.
Freddie said, after that Madrid fiasco on the weekend, question for the panel. If you can make a change, would you get rid of or keep VAR? Big up, fellas. I'm sure we've done this before, but who said keep?
Yeah, but the thing is that Madrid fiasco happens with and without VAR. Like, we know
listen, yeah.
Those are the kings, right? Those two clubs. How many times Van Persie, for instance, whistle gets blown, he doesn't hear it. Barcelona, you know what I mean, sent off. The situation at the bridge, like, these man, they get their decisions regardless, whether it's the referee or it's the VAR, whatever. They're gonna get their decisions. So that game was never meant for them to win, man. They were doing a great job, 2-0 up, bottom of the group, and man is man is scoring like that. I mean, come on, man.
If anyone hasn't seen what Freddie's talking about, needs to go and see it.
It's ridiculous.
We can't do it justice in words. We can't just talk about it without people actually seeing it themselves and then maybe discussing it, because that was corruption to the max.
Yeah.
To the max.
It's not like the VAR things we're having here where it's complete.
It's not a VR thing. Yeah, it's not a VR thing.
Yeah. Incompetence over here. Next one, and these are all random ones I'm getting in now because there's, you know, the remaining ones are random. CFC Pirate says Anana finding out the humidity level whenever he grabs the air after facing a shot.
Hey, listen, is he a joke or what?
He's been stinking up, bro. He's worse than GRIZZ ever advertised. GRIZZ said we're gonna have fun, but this is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, do you remember?
Yeah.
I said we're gonna have fun with this guy, but is he fun or what? He's crazy.
Bro, he's crazy. He's a lunatic, man. Wallah, he's a lunatic. Wallah, he's a lunatic. He's just a madman. He's just making it like, you know, I thought Barthez was a crazy guy, but this guy is just, I don't know, but he's trying to get back for the
he ran up all the way to, was it Nkudu? He ran up all the way to Nkudu.
Yeah, for the free kick.
Yeah, I know.
What's he telling him?
Even though he,
chip it to the far post. Chip it to the far post.
He's giving me Claudio. He's giving me Claudio Bravo vibes at City, Pep's first season, where you just actually have to just cut your losses and be like, you know what, this guy's not stable for us in goal. We need to get rid of him.
He's not
just finish. Yeah, full stop. Just not. It's not stable, bro. You gotta. It's not good, bro. It's not good. I'm not gonna lie. He's mad.
Bro, listen. when you look at, he's gonna come back for the bro. Sorry, go on.
Do you need to find another keeper as well now? Do you need to sell him as well now?
Bro, if that means, you know, wherever, like, you know, so be it, man. Because it is what it is. Like, we got to be the best in it. Now we got this Omar Barada guy. You know what I mean? He might say, yo, this guy's not good enough.
He's new keeper. He's new keeper. Oh, okay.
No, but if he sees him, like, you know, not good enough. Just depends on the manager. If the manager gets sacked, then I think this guy will go as well. I definitely think that guy will go as well. Because he's just too much, man. He's a liability for me, man. Too much of a liability.
Next one is saying Ramon says Man City fans have no shame, but will they after those 115 charges?
Unreal.
Sawyer asks, Girona have the most points in the top 5 leagues with 52. Where would they finish in the Premier League? Impossible question to answer.
Yeah, it's tough to answer that. This is like a Leicester season from them, so it's, you know, it's not the norm. They'd have to do this back to back.
But this is it. They're fantastic.
But they're doing brilliantly.
But this is why I made Arsenal one of the favourites for the Champions League, because I said this Bayern, we've shown, this Barcelona and this Madrid, they're not it. They're not it this season.
Yeah.
Osama says, shout out Equatorial Guinea qualified to the knockout stage every time they participated in the AFCON 4 times, and they've knocked out Algeria last AFCON too.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's a great stat.
Big respect.
Okay.
Big respect. What you man's doing AFCON watch-alongs and you don't know these stats? We've been okay. Why are you doing some studying?
I've not done AFCON. I've not done this game. I'm not covered Equatorial Guinea. So
start doing them as well, brother.
They battered Ivory Coast today, man. Embarrassing.
Wait,
yeah, 4.
They 4-0.
Toby, can you explain that to us? Toby, can you explain that to us in like how much of a shock that is? Because
that's crazy. Like Ivory Coast, the host nation. Ivory Coast, the host nation. They lost to us, and I think they drew their first game or something like that. So they had to win today.
I think they won their first game. I think they not win their first game.
They won their first game 3-0. They won against Guinea-Bissau 3-0. They lost against us.
Yeah.
They've gone through, but to lose 4-0 as the host nation to Equatorial Guinea is mental. It's absolutely insane, bro. Like, that's a pacing. And Equatorial Guinea are no big boys when it comes in comparison to Ivory Coast. It's embarrassing, bro. It's absolutely embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing.
RAK again says, guys, what do you think of Gift Orban signing for Lyon?
Shocked.
He was linked to, who was he linked to? Tottenham recently?
He's linked to Tottenham, yeah.
Because he's not, I heard he's not scored as many this season.
No. His league form's not great, but his Europa League record is really good. And even still, it's only 10 million, I think. I think it's 13 million euros they paid. And then I think are they still in a relegation battle, Lyon? So
What's that other brother that's...
they've just about come out of the relegation zone.
Yeah,
I think.
It'll be a Moneyball thing again, won't it?
What's that brother that signed for Man United?
Oh, big profit, potentially.
What was his name?
Obertan.
Was it Obertan?
Okay. Oh, the Man United.
Yeah, we got him from Bordeaux.
Robin the big forehead.
Yeah.
Next Ronaldo.
He was decent.
He was alright, you know. Okay.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Wallahi.
Man said he was decent. He said it with a smirk as well.
No, he was decent. I didn't mind Obertan.
He was alright. He
wasn't good enough.
Listen, Bebe, what about Bebe though? Bebe's doing bits.
Bebe was terrible at United. He shouldn't have been signed. Bebe, he was a terrible signing for United.
Still won Premier League trophy then, Gerard.
You are shameless. You couldn't even let it just. You couldn't let the Bebe slide. Bro. You couldn't just let the Bebe blade slide, bro. Come on, man.
Still got a Premier League trophy. More than Gerard.
Wow.
More than Gerard. Oh my
days. More than Gerard. It's mad.
Oh wow. This is up there with your Weghorst Kane trophy thing. I'm not gonna lie.
It's embarrassing.
Bro, the stats, you know, it's facts. Facts.
This is why every time you try to climb out that grave, people are gonna pat you back in. This is why. Nobody's gonna let you out because of this little comments that you make.
Oh, it's facts,
I keep trying to teach you. I keep trying to help you, but you're so shameless. You're so shameless.
These are facts. It's facts, though.
You actually can't be saved.
Other ones are subjective.
You can't be saved.
And whatnot. They're subjective.
You cannot be saved.
I'm your biggest saver.
Listen,
I'll give up.
You just got in the mud right now. You're just,
facts,
you know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah. Innit?
You want to come with some facts as well?
Speak your facts, SAEED, man. Speak your facts.
Innit, man?
Speak your facts.
Right here, man. The people
talk
acknowledge.
your truth, brother.
Acknowledge.
Always talk your truth, man.
Okay, no problem. We're going to talk facts now. Starting from now.
Also, Grizz, I'm not gonna lie, you must be looking at this Champions League and thinking, "Rah, we could have won this." Every time I think who's the favourites, I always say Liverpool, not even to banter, and I forget they're not in it because they should be in it and they should be.
When I said Man City about 6 weeks ago, when I said 6 weeks ago,
what was the need in that, Matisse? Like,
when I said 6 weeks ago, he's right. When I said 6 weeks ago, Man City will clear this Champions League. I wasn't doing it out of wishing them bad or trying to jinx it. From a footballing point of view, unless there's a crazy upset shock, I genuinely believe that. And I also meant it when I said I think Arsenal are the second best team in that Champions League. And I'm yet to be convinced by any other team. You lot kept throwing Bayern Munich at me. They're trash. Madrid, not the same at all.
Yeah, but Madrid always in there.
Madrid need government
help. I don't know if
government help.
Arsenal can go far.
I'd put Madrid ahead of
I agree with your base point that the powers, the European powers, are not what they used to be.
They're not.
Not this season anyway.
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt.
Bayern just lost to Werder Bremen at home on the weekend, bro.
Yeah, 1-0, yeah.
And they're 7 points off top now, Bayern. That's crazy.
They are.
Harry Kane bringing that Spursy DNA with him everywhere.
Broski. No. You know it is. Can I tell you who it is, though? It's that
here we go with the Tuchel slander.
I'm ignoring you.
It's your new manager soon, mate. So you better start get your propaganda on.
Fraud that this guy keeps on propping. Tuchel is
my brother.
Every manager's won the league. If this time's not win the league, 10 years in a row, I think they've won the league. 10 years in a row. It's this Tuchel.
He's right.
We don't care.
It's Tuchel.
We don't care. The only time I defend Tuchel, I defend. Listen, no. Listen, you're not.
No. You're not gonna do this with Matisse.
No, you. I was addressed, not you. So you're gonna wait, and I'm gonna.
I don't want you to defend Thomas Tuchel.
No, I'm not gonna defend. I'm not defending the Bayern Munich stint. I'm not defending. I'm not defending the Bayern.
Say you was wrong. Say you was wrong.
No, I'm not gonna. No, listen.
Say you was wrong.
The only time
you used to say Pep, Klopp, Tuchel. Say you was wrong.
Listen. The only time.
Did he say that? Did he say that?
He was wrong.
No.
The only time.
You absolute fool.
Listen. You put Gundogan in your top 5. Don't make me fucking draw you out, right? Listen.
You put me in the Pep category?
You, Maguire and Beckenbauer, shut the fuck up, right?
Leave on drugs.
Are you crazy, man? You're crazy, man.
He's taking the gummies again.
Bro, you're crazy, man. Man put him in the Pep Guardiola. Listen. If he doesn't win the Bundesliga, 10 years in a row they've won it. If this guy cannot win it with Harry Kane, with Kim Min-jae, Broski,
Bro,
that is
the only time period I defend Tuchel is at my own club. I am not invested or involved in anything happening in Germany.
So why are you backing him now? Then let me.
I'm not backing him right now. I'm backing him for the Chelsea stint.
He's a fraud.
All right, you call him a fraud. Now. That's your business. He's going to be your next manager, so it's your business.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
he's not. More than you can believe.
I'll be real. I've not been impressed.
If that happens,
nah, they're not been great.
I've not been impressed.
Even the Champions League, they weren't that great, man. Like United, they struggled to beat United, bro, and we've been shit this season.
There's not like with Bayern, you become accustomed to like consistent dominance, like sustained dominance.
Yeah.
But I feel like too many of their games they'll win it, but it's still too much of a basketball match.
It's too much of a basketball game, man.
More often than not, like they're not really like I don't really see them like.
Yeah.
Some games they'll control, some games they'll just I don't know, man. It ain't nice. It ain't nice, man. It ain't nice. I see the other day Harry Kane had like the fewest touches, one of the lowest amount of touches he's ever had in a game of football or something like that against Werder Bremen at home. This is a team you're meant to be dominating, bro. It's mad. It's
one thing I will say though, right, is to put this into context. Leverkusen have 15 wins, 3 draws, and 0 defeats. This is very Arsenal, right? And Dortmund were on this last year, and then they were caught because they bottled it. So let's let them finish the job off. Let them finish the job off. But yeah, I know. But listen, the performances are poor, yeah. But let's not pretend like 13 wins out of 17, 2 draws and 2 defeats is like some shocking return. It's the performances that are not great. Like that record is not a disgrace. But Leverkusen, man, you got to give them. They're unbeaten.
Now he's looking to bring back the scrub.
These are similar circumstances. These are similar circumstances in which Nagelsmann got sacked.
Yeah, bro. If he gets sacked, he gets sacked.
He had a relatively good.
Yeah, it's true.
They only lost 1 game or something like that in the league.
Yeah.
If
he gets sacked,
at Bayern, it's more than just results. There's a standard.
If Bayern don't win the league, if Bayern don't win the league, who's the bigger bottle job, Kane or Tuchel?
Kane. The guy's got like 23 goals in 15 appearances.
Brother, he's gonna be seen. He's gonna be seen to be taking the Spurs with him.
No, he'll take flack. But I'm just saying, like, if
and then you got Dyer as well. You got the Spurs scoring.
You
got the Spurs
and bro, Trippier trying to sign Trippier. Trying to sign Trippier as well. It's another one.
Eric Dyer. Let's not forget about this, man. Eric Dyer.
Hey, Spursy versus Tuchel.
I just think it's mad.
Man. It's
definitely on Tuchel, man.
I just think it's mad.
Can't blame Kane for that.
They leak goals. They don't really control a lot of matches. But yeah,
they're dead.
If he didn't have Kane, I'd be worried for him actually.
They would have bought someone else with the money though. They would have been different.
Not as good as him though, I don't think.
Where do you think Tottenham would be if they with Ange now? If they still had Kane, you think they'd be in a title race?
Can you imagine?
Definitely.
Wow, that timing is so peak.
Definitely. If we had Harry Kane, we definitely would be in the thick of it. 100%.
That timing is mad. That's such 100%. Peak timing.
Look at the chest, man. What do you mean? Like how? It's a total different way of playing. I could turn around and say you would play in a total different way without Harry Kane.
No, we wouldn't have
as opposed to Son.
Son
is a total different attacker from Harry Kane.
We wouldn't have played in a different way. We wouldn't have played a different way.
That's pure lies.
Pure what?
Do you think Grizz from the pressing element?
The way we're playing now is the way we played.
Yes, SAEED.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
The way we're playing now is the way we played in pre-season. So how can you say it's pure lies?
Son has been your main striker this season. He plays in a total different way to Harry Kane plays that role.
Yes, but Grizz, I agree. But Son has also scored goals from left wing, and he's playing in a completely different system to the system he played last season.
Yeah, but Grizz, it's an attacking coach with the best attacker, one of the best attackers in this league. Period.
And it turns Spurs into title challenges. Okay.
Well, no, they're not far off it. Yeah, but they're not far off it right now.
Are you not listening to this?
You're not far off it right now.
You're right.
Are you not listening to
right now?
So
I don't want this.
But hold on, you just mentioned.
So Spurs haven't been in a title race for how many years?
No, they haven't.
Ange would have turned them into a title challenge.
But you just mentioned them a minute ago as title challenges. You just mentioned them.
Let's look at the table.
I'm not sure what I've just started here. I don't know if I regret it or not.
Let's look at the table.
You're fine.
The thing is, I don't get is Grizz. You just mentioned them and Aston Villa as title contenders a minute ago. You just said that.
Man. Banter.
No, you can't keep doing this. This is not live at the Apollo, brother. You can't keep doing this.
We ain't even.
It's true. It's facts.
Okay, you say it's facts. Come, we're not even. Listen, Spurs, in my opinion,
are you in a title race?
I don't think we are in the title race. But what I'm saying to you Hugh said, if Spurs had Harry Kane based on how they've played this season, with how we've played this season under Ange Postecoglou, if you think that adding Harry Kane to this team does not bump us up a couple points and positions in the table, then I don't know for you. I don't know for you. You hear, you've seen, you've come on here and you've bemoaned our players' inability to convert chances this season. There are games we haven't won because we haven't converted our chances. So if you add Harry Kane into the mixer in the games where we've dropped points, do you honestly believe that he couldn't have been a determinant? He couldn't have been a difference maker. We've
had this conversation, Toby. Okay, let's get serious now. We've had this conversation in so many contexts for so many.
No, but you know what it is though.
It's the truth. Though.
I think I know where Grizz is coming from.
Can I not try to explain it? Can I explain? I think I can explain my point better than you. It's my point.
Shit. Well, you know, right now, there's two of you say that you're not.
No, but it's my point, isn't it? He's like, I'm trying to say what Grizz is saying. Like, let Grizz try to say what he's trying to say, innit? So what I'm saying, Tobes, right? And we've had this conversation so many times before as well, right? Your theory, your way of thinking is such a FIFA thing. Add another player to what we're already playing and it'll be fantastic. We already know styles. It does, Tobes. Your season wouldn't have been the same. I'm not discounting Harry Kane's ability to turn chances into goals. What I'm saying, he would have set your whole team up differently because that's how much Harry Kane had an influence over your team. Your whole team base was on. Your whole team was based on Harry Kane.
Ange doesn't cater for one player, and Ange wouldn't buy into the Harry Kane team.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Ange doesn't cater for Harry Kane. That's why he probably let him go. But you can't just suddenly say you can't just suddenly say Harry Kane, add Harry Kane to this potion. And
he didn't willingly let him go. He had to.
What I'm trying to say to you is the very scenario you're painting, it's not real. It's never existed because in the preseason matches we played, it wasn't all geared towards Harry Kane. It wasn't geared towards Harry Kane. I don't really understand your argument for saying that because that was the case under Conte and Mourinho. That's definitely going to be the case for Ange Postecoglou. And I'm
saying the opposite of the same basis of your argument. You can't say for definite if Harry Kane, you add Harry Kane to this team and your title challenges.
I can tell you this for free. I can tell you this for free.
Definite. Do you know what
let me tell you what I can say for definite. So let me look at the games you dropped points in this season. Let me look at the games you dropped points in this season. Right.
No.
So Brighton, Brighton away, we probably would have lost that with Harry Kane. Cool. West Ham at home, we're winning that game with Harry Kane.
Oh, football don't work like that, though. You might not have won. You might not have won the game you won with Harry Kane. Can I just say something? Can I say something? Yeah. Can I say something? What you are saying, yeah, is only one manager's managed to enter a title race with either Pep or Klopp since Pep and Klopp have been in this Premier, and it took him 3 years and a hell of a lot of money to spend. Yeah, you're telling me that Ange in his first season at Tottenham, Ange in his first season at Tottenham, you're saying definite you challenge for a league title with Pep and Klopp.
Okay.
Ange, Tottenham.
Okay. So let's go back because I'm not saying before a ball was kicked. Obviously, things change. Before a ball was kicked, when Harry Kane was staying at the club, what did I predict? I predicted Spurs to finish 5th, right? We've seen how this season has transpired, right? And I'm saying with how the season has transpired, if we had Harry Kane in the team, 100% we would be in the title race. So
are you guys gonna?
We're 8. No, 1 sec. My last point in this: we're 8 points off the top, right? We're 8 points off Liverpool. If Harry Kane's in this team, I know for a fact Spurs are getting at least 3 more points better off than we are now. And the teams that are 3 more points better than Spurs are now are Man City and Arsenal. And are they in the title race? Yes or no? I'm not saying that we're going to be level on points in Liverpool. I'm saying if Harry Kane is in this team,
bro,
at the very least, 1 or 2 of these matches we drop points in, we're winning.
I don't know how.
I don't even know how you can argue that. If Harry,
I don't know how we're arguing this because, like, are we saying that
Aston Villa, that game is dead and buried? There is no Aston Villa win. That game is dead and buried, bro.
Are we saying that Kane takes? Are we saying that Kane takes points away from Tottenham? Because I don't understand. Like, from a chance creation standpoint, if he had Maddison behind him, it's lights out. If he doesn't have Maddison, he's creating for others. Right?
You're literally
You're right. Yeah.
Matisse.
Man, I'm saying, oh my God, Harry Kane guarantees a title challenge. I'm not saying that. I'm saying
talking to Matisse.
the way you've seen the season pan out now, There's no way on earth you're telling me that you add Harry Kane into the mix and Spurs are worse. No, sorry, no
one said that.
He's not a system player, that's for sure.
No one said that. I didn't say that anyway. I don't know who you're arguing.
Yeah, I know, but
who you arguing?
Didn't we just talk about Bayern? Didn't we just talk about Bayern Munich? Didn't we just talk about Bayern Munich, who've had Kane added into the side? Are they better than last year?
Bro.
Ouch.
Are they better than?
We've just spoken about Turkish. Stop. You're being obtuse here. We've just spoken about how the manager.
Saying if you put Kane in this Tottenham side,
Turkish, we've just spoken about how the manager is at fault for the team's way of playing. We've just spoken about how the manager's at fault for the team's way of playing. I'm so confused.
Triangle chat, bro.
I'm so confused here, bro.
Bro called him a triangle.
I'm so confused. What do you mean by that?
Thomas Tuchel cruel to the title last season. He's added in a top goal scorer, and he's still can't get it right.
Triangle right now, man. Stop annoying me.
Come on, man. Let's be real, bro.
SAEED, can you explain what I meant better than me, please? I'm sorry.
No, you know what? You're gonna shut up, and you were waffling, and I agree with Toby now. How about that?
Yeah. I agree with Toby.
How about that? Nah, you were waffling.
No.
You were waffling.
No, I was. Can you explain what I meant?
Okay. I get it. I know what you mean, Grizz. I feel like for me, the way Tottenham play, I feel like then it would have been geared towards Harry Kane. There would have been a lot of emphasis on Harry Kane. Whereas I think for me, Tottenham now are more of a team game. And I think that aspect, you would have lost it maybe on Harry Kane. Because a manager, which...
My brother!
Andrew Postecoglou. No. Listen, can I just finish?
My brother!
Basically, what I'm hearing is Brennan Johnson, Timo Werner, Solomon, who's not played, and Perisic is... Okay, cool. They've helped the team more. Yeah, right.
Because they run.
You can't do mental gymnastics right now. No, but the thing is, you can't deny that there would be some sort of.
SAEED, 1 second.
Matisse no, he can't deny that though, because he says he watched them in pre-season and it wasn't catered towards Harry.
What do you think I can't deny?
Oh, shut up about pre-season.
I watched them pre-season.
Season, you know. What kind of rubbish are we talking about? Are we grown men?
Yes, we are grown men. So what
are talking about pre-season and adding a player?
I'm
talking to Matisse.
That you got you screaming Hungarian jars.
I'm talking to Matisse. I'm talking to Matisse.
I actually regret starting this conversation.
Shush, Matisse. Based on what you're saying, I'm only targeting in on you because I don't know if you're serious or you're joking. Based on your thinking, I know. This might make your mind up for you. Based on what you're saying.
Grace, can I say something?
Yes, sir.
Against Club Friendly, they beat 5-1 Shakhtar Donetsk. Harry Kane scored 1, 2, 3, 4 goals. So he was an instant impact for Tottenham in pre-season. So that's where I think Toby's coming from. But yeah,
no. I'm not just talking about goals. I'm talking about the way we played. I'm not talking about goals. I'm talking about the way we played, brother.
The style, mate.
Wow. Matisse, what you're saying...
Can I confirm something?
Turkish, one last thing, and then you go. Turkish, what they're saying, and I think you might agree, what you're saying now is, if Ange Postecoglou is armed and given a quality striker in the summer next season, yeah, they are winning the title, they're title challengers. You're challenged for the title.
It depends on the title.
As good as Harry Kane.
Harry Kane is a one of one. We're talking about one of the greatest Premier League strikers of all time.
Again, you guys,
yeah, that's a bit.
Come on, man. Don't do that, man. Don't act like
this is going to change.
Don't do that.
I can't guarantee what's going to happen.
I asked a simple question. I've got 15 different people shouting.
Let me ask you: if you take Salah out and you replace him with Bowen,
let me tell you to shut up and answer my question first.
Yeah, because I'm not going to answer your question.
If you take Salah out and put Bowen, the same thing.
Don't answer my question with a question.
I just did.
Will Spurs challenge for the title if Ange Postecoglou is given one of the top strikers in Europe?
Which who?
Tony.
I don't know, and I don't care.
Tony's not Kane, man. Let's not do this, man.
Yeah.
Let's not do this.
Toby can give the same effect though. Score goals.
You tell me who you want. You tell me who you want.
He just compared Tony to Kane.
Wait, who do you want, Toby?
About Kane.
I'm not Kane. Kane's deserted you.
If there is no Kane,
who do you want? Who do you want?
Someone called him the chocolate. Kane last week on Twitter. Mad.
On Kane. Not anyone else. On Kane. Kane is the best striker in world football. That's why I'm emphasizing the point this much. He's
not the best striker in world football. No, he's not.
He is the best striker in world football. Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is the best striker in world football. I've been saying this for the last
Mbappe
year.
plays polo?
He's the best striker in world football.
Mbappe left winger.
If he's in our team, with the way we've played this season, I believe that
Haaland plays golf
with Arsenal, with Man City.
Kane's better than Haaland.
Why can't I say that? What's wrong with that?
I've had this
wow, what are we doing here today, man?
Kane's better than Haaland. Why are you doing that?
What's wrong with that?
Kane's better than Haaland.
Yeah, but we're opening a mad kind of words.
He's better than Haaland.
I think for me,
I don't know why you're laughing. He's better.
I'm asking you.
GRIZZ, though, you got to understand.
I've been down this road before. It never ends well.
Yeah,
it never ends well.
GRIZZ, you got to be fair as well, GRIZZ. Though there are many strikers I like Kane though. That's the only thing that I think for me you're a bit disingenuous there. I think you got to remember there's not many strikers of that level.
There isn't
quality strikers.
There's
name
a
striker.
S-tier striker category, and it's just Haaland and Kane.
Name one striker on this planet like Kane right now. Name one.
So basically, what I'm hearing...
the next one is going to be...
Hold on. What I'm hearing now is if Harry Kane stayed, Tottenham would have been challenging for the title. That's all I'm hearing. No problem.
Based off how we played this season, why wouldn't you disagree with that? Forget about what you thought about before a ball was kicked. Based off what you've seen this season and how the players have performed, why is it wrong?
I've given you my explanation. I've given my explanation. You played totally different with Harry Kane in your team as a as opposed to Son.
No, we would not have. Okay,
we don't know then. We don't know then.
Maybe the press won't be as aggressive as Richarlison's.
It's based off perception, then, isn't it?
It's not based off perception.
It literally is, because you haven't played with Harry Kane.
Yes, we have in pre-season.
But how many games did you play with Harry Kane? Pre-season. Pre-season tax.
He doesn't rate pre-season. Pre-season had us calling Jackson baby Drogba, so I agree.
It's crazy.
Get me.
It's fine, man. It's fine.
But I'm happy with it. I'm very happy for you that you're finally a league challenger.
No, well, we're not, because we don't have Harry Kane. So,
but if you had him, you'd been up there challenging for the league.
Based off how this season, it's fine. We can end it on this. I just don't get how you think. Okay, fair enough. Maybe even if you do think that the style of play might have been slightly different, the mere fact that the player that we're keeping in the team is the best striker on the planet, with a new manager, with a new backline, with a new goalkeeper, with a rejuvenated and largely new midfield, why you think that because he doesn't press as much as Richarlison, that just means the whole thing collapses. It's bonkers to me. It's absolutely bonkers to me. With the way you've seen our attack fumble chances, a deadly marksman in those positions, and you just think, oh yeah, nope, they're just gonna miss the same.
No, I don't think. No, I know. No. All I'm saying is I don't think you'd be challenging for the title. That's all I said. But
that's fine.
Think you are, and that's fine as well. Agree. Yeah, cool.
No problem.
No problem. Great chat.
Cool.
Elisa's asking about a fourth for Matisse, but he's also added Ange Ball doesn't thrive off the profile of a Harry Kane at 9. SAEED, speak to Jim and go get Alonso as manager. The legacy clubs need to rise.
Listen, I don't think he would come to us though. To be fair, that's the only problem.
He'd be
probably
dumb
not
if he
now.
did.
CA knows better. Says you wouldn't have had the money to buy the players you did if Harry Kane didn't leave, or is that a different point? I think it's a different point because he's talking about adding Kane to what you have already, essentially. Whatever helps you sleep at night, Tobes. I lost count of the number of ifs you used. And Box of Oranges says, as for league points, Bayern Munich had their worst season last year since 2011. Of course, Kane makes them better. Let's not be silly. JC says, it's not about trophies, it's about the memories Harry Kane made along the way. RAK says it's evident.
Super chat, by the way. I'm not laughing at that.
It's evident to why Tuchel is making Bayern stink. He's the new hitman from Dortmund. Matisse, I'll never ever forgive your shit club for making Tuchel look good, and now my club is stuck with him. Kane deserves better. Been nothing but amazing for us. Bayern Munich fan there, Yassine. Couple. This one's on AFCON. I'll get this one in now. Max says, gone are the days of 2015 Ivory Coast. The Toure brothers, Javinho, Boney, Kalou, Gradle.
Team was stacked.
I don't know how to say the name. What a team that was. Toure unplayable in the AFCON, by the way. Stacked with legends. Frankie says, Omar as CEO reminds me of when Ragnick came in. Cheesy and his crew of uncles had a beginning of a new era meeting. Here we go again, and I love it. Chris shaking his head. I said, and I love it. Alberto says, decade-long Bayern fan, never wanted Tuchel. Nagelsmann had 100% win in Champions League, only conceded 2 goals. Tuchel out to Man City, out in Pokal, saved by Musiala, 23-24, sparked in Super Cup, second division team in Pokal this board. Looking funny in the light. Elisa also adds, for all your chat on Kane, man will likely not have a major trophy this season despite moving to Bayern. Please relax. Until man wins something, then you can call him the best. Younger men have hat-tricks in World Cup finals and trebles.
Thank you for the emphatic super chat, bro. It's a very sizable donation. I appreciate you.
I said emphatic. Big up Elisa, man. Big up. Adam says the guy on your hat is cold Turkish, but he can't chat to my goat cat when it comes to acting, stand up, and even into Adams. You must have had icy pollen tonight, because that's a crazy statement. Dave Chappelle is better than Cat Williams in every way, shape, or form. Actually, acting movies, I'll give Cat Williams.
Yeah, you got to give acting to Cat.
But Chris Tucker's better than Cat Williams at movies. In terms of stand-ups transferring to the big screen, Chris Tucker beats everyone from Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle, Bernie Mac, all of them. Well, aside from Eddie Murphy. But in terms of stand-up and interviews, I'm sorry. Don't let that Cat Williams interview, don't get lost in the sauce. Dave Chappelle, another level completely. Another level complete. And he also had 21 Savage Brazy album. Yeah, 21's doing his thing, man. He's getting his
decent album. His
flowers. Arsenal fan as well, innit, man? Arsenal fan as well, innit?
Yeah. Tobes, remind me of a good performance in pre-season. Is that where he won the Audi Cup?
I'm not going to answer these dumb questions, man. Everyone knew what I meant by reference in pre-season. It's so stupid. I'm talking to me about
that was crazy.
You didn't even play in the Audi Cup. So hush your mouth and save your money next time.
On that note, that's the last super chat. So big up everyone that sent in the super chats.
That's your fault, Hughie.
Yeah, Hughie, man. What's going on? What did you start?
That was like me, man. Hughie, you don't do them questions, man, because you just,
What'd you say?
Crazy.
We woke Huey up, man. Did you see his reaction? Like, what? Someone said my name.
I was typing into the private chat.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Harry.
What are you talking about?
Run it twice.
Huh?
It's out on Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah, run it back.
Run what back?
Run it back, man.
The porting, innit?
Have a trailer.
It's not uploaded no more because the date was wrong on it, so I've taken it down.
Jeez.
Goddamn.
Competency of the
long day.
Goddamn.
Brother, the trailer's on the socials at the Big Six show. Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, bro.
You know what? To be fair, it's out there.
It's everywhere, bro.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to promote our great video.
Long day.
Yo, we just exposed ourselves. That's outrageous, you know.
We literally shot ourselves in the foot for this.
Wrong go anywhere.
We was meant to drop content on Sunday, innit?
Yeah, but that's what people love about us. No, but is it true though that we're spontaneous, innit? That's us.
Oh shit.
We're not polished. We're not polished.
We're not polished, man. Come on.
Rough edge, man. It happens, people. We Skull wanted to add a couple extras into the
diamonds.
Into the mansionary pool / Premier League pool. It's out Wednesday now, people. So you know what? I tell people to subscribe every single show, and I say it about 3 times a show. So to be honest, if you're not subscribed by now, then you don't deserve to watch the pool tournament coming out.
Yeah, for real.
Everyone that's subscribed, big up. You lot enjoy it. Everyone that's not subscribed, what can I say? I can't tell you to subscribe again, can I? That's on you. But yeah, on that note, people, Hugh, SAEED, GRIZZ, Tobes, Matisse, as always, big up you, man. The prediction league table hasn't changed. 2 points added onto every single person's score.
We don't need to see that every week, man.
And that's it, people. So for audio listeners, there's no change. There's no change. Somehow an hour 49 minutes has come out of Arsenal 5, Palace 0, and Bournemouth 0, Liverpool 4.
What did I tell you when I saw you in studio today? I told you.
Did.
I said it at studio today. I said, bro, something's going to kick off. And it was Hugh bringing up that topic.
Yeah. I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed that debate. It was great. Listen.
Yeah,
it's good to have
United not let me down as well.
Nothing.
This weekend.
Got nothing out of the GRIZZ.
No, I think we got something out of it. I think Harry Kane. Not Harry. I think Spurs next season, if they get a decent striker, they should be up there.
Decent. See this.
Okay, great striker.
I'm not doing this again.
Fine, bro.
I'm not doing this again.
Just we're gonna be having the. We're gonna listen. There's no argument. I said it's fine, brother.
There's no argument. It's a discussion, my bro.
We will be there, man. Fine. We will be there.
We'll be there.
Every week.
He's not
like Liverpool winning the league. Come on.
Spurs in the title charge next season.
Liverpool winning the league, yeah?
We will be there.
We will be there.
We will be there.
We will be here.
We'll be here. We'll be here, people. Subscribe, hit the like button. Love for the love. We're at people. Peace.